The 4th of July, like any holiday for the Trumps, it means grift, grift, grift. Melania grifts each and every holiday, taking advantage and using the symbols of our great country to try to profit off of it. It's no different than what she does in every single holiday. If you look at Melania's timeline, it's just her selling memorabilia of our country so that she could put more money into her pocket. Aren't you supposed to be the wife of a billionaire? Like, how trashy, how classless, how greedy can one family be? Well, here it is right here. So I just remembered that last year as I was looking at her feed on July 4th, right before she was selling the 1776 collection, 6 limited edition collectibles available exclusively at usamemorial.com. Memorabilia.com/1776. And then you get NFTs with it. I mean, how in the world do people fall for this trashy garbage right here that these Trumps are trying to sell? This is what she said last July 4th. Happy Independence Day. The 1776 collection is here, a celebration of our nation's independence. Here's what you got to do to buy it. usamemorabilia.com/1776. And you just go throughout her timeline. All it is her selling things. The United States put a man on the moon this day, 1969. I salute America's ingenuity at usamemorabilia.com. Fostering the Future, a Be Best initiative, secures educational opportunities and scholarships for children in the foster care community. Okay, but what are you going to do? Oh, you're going to sell me something at USA Memorabilia Collectibles, Fostering the Future. I mean, you're selling stuff off of foster care to enrich yourself? What in the world? Just about this one. I am pleased to continue USA Memorabilia's tradition of celebrating the season with a red, white, and blue Christmas. This year, I found myself looking to my love for our great nation for inspiration. Oh, so you're just going to steal more of our nation's symbols to sell things in September for Christmas in December? Yep, usamemorabilia.com. How about this for Mother's Day? Her love and gratitude. MelaniaTrump.com. Mother's Day delivery order, May 6th at MelaniaTrump.com. Or how about this on Memorial Day? The Fortitude Collection. Celebrate our service members, our nation, and our freedom. How do we do that, Melania? It's available exclusively at usamemorabilia.com/fortitude. Celebrate our service members, our nation, and our freedom by going to buying now exclusively. I have to buy your crap to show that I support our country. What in the world is going on here? And this was her one from Independence Day this year. USA, and it's the USA memorabilia that she sells on the Christmas ornament that she sells. And that's the photo that she decides to post. And then, by the way, you have Donald Trump on Independence Day selling a flag that has his name on it, the same way he disgraces his buildings by putting his name on those crime scenes. He puts his name on our flag. He then tells people to fly the Make America Great Again red flag. The only flag that I fly is the United States of American flag. I don't know if any of you know this too about me, but before I started MeidasTouch, I represented Colin Kaepernick, and Trump and all the MAGAs would always say, Kaepernick doesn't respect the flag because he's taking a knee and he's peacefully protesting, which is, by the way, what a Navy SEAL, told him how to be respectful of, how to do it respectfully. But you're not respecting the flag. You're not respecting the flag. That's what they would say over and over again. And now they sell MAGA flags and Trump's name. They don't even sing our national anthem anymore. They sing the J6th choir song. And by the way, where in the world is Melania now? In addition to selling this stuff, there she is right here, not being at the debate, not being anywhere near Donald. But she did pay her stylist. At this point, this was a few months back, so now it's probably double this, or at least significantly more. $400,000 to her fashion stylist has been paid through her political action committee money. So great, Mr. and Mrs. Magadonia. You know, I spent a great deal of time talking to Stephanie Winston Wolkoff, who was her former best friend and advisor, and just learning the ins and outs of Melania's world and how she met Donald Trump to begin with. And do you know the story about how she met Donald Trump? I mean, they couldn't be more perfect for each other. So she met Donald Trump because she worked at she was a model for this agency, which would bring in the 90s, Eastern European women. And then I'm not really sure what they ever actually modeled in, but they would meet wealthy Manhattan businessmen at these parties that were set up by the modeling agency, as it was called. And the guy who created the modeling agency was named Paolo Zampoli. And he would have these events at the Kit Kat Club. And that's where Donald met Melania, at the Kit Kat Club. You know, and the story was that, here it is. And then he secured Mrs. Trump's visa to the United States, introduced her to Donald Trump at a 1998 party he hosted at the Kit Kat Club. Zampoli's parties have featured an alligator, tiger cubs, and models at nightclubs blowing kisses at fashion television cameras. And then her visa was expedited. She got the Einstein visa, and then she ultimately became a citizen. But now she does things like grift off our country. She steals our symbols to sell it. Literally, she stole Michelle Obama's speech at the Republican convention, word for word. I mean, just think about this. She literally took Michelle Obama's convention speech and then reread it as her convention speech in 2016. Like, every aspect of this Trump family is a grift and a cheat and a steal and a lie. Every aspect of it. Here, play this clip.
Of the values that you work hard for what you want in life.
For what you want in life.
That your word is your bond.
That you do what you say you're going to do.
Keep your promise.
That you treat people
with
dignity and respect, because we want our children and all children in this nation to know that the only limit to the height of your achievements is the reach of your dreams and your willingness to work hard for them.
And don't ever feel bad for Melania, because she deserves all the ridicule she gets. Because remember what she said about Obama too? Play this clip.
But what is this with the birth certificate obsession? Did he ask to see yours when you met him?
I needed to put mine anyway, because if you want to become an American citizen, you need to put the birth certificate.
Right.
I have a birth certificate from Slovenia. And do you want to see President Obama birth certificate or not?
I've seen it.
It's not the birth certificate.
Well, it's a certificate of live birth,
right,
which they get. But Melania, if he insists on what he's saying, then no one in Hawaii can ever run for president, because they all get the same live birth certificate.
Well, but they need to have...
Midler is finished, for example.
They need to have, and in one way, it will be very easy if President Obama just show it. And because it's not only Donald who wants to see it, it's American people who voted for him and who didn't vote for him. They want to see that.
But it's on display in Chicago. We've seen it on the internet. We've seen it. It's not the same as yours, but it's a certificate of live birth.
Well, we feel it's different than birth certificate.
All right. Well, I think you should give it up at this point.
Well, it's not. It's not him that it's bringing up. It's the media all the time. His points are really about bringing back the jobs.
And here she was, though, at this recent event where Donald Trump was trying to get her to leave the event, or to show up at the event, to leave her room to show up at the event. And he basically had someone give her a fake award for helping the kids. She's never helped the kids. And then they call her name and she doesn't show up. So Donald has to take the award for her. And he acts like he won the award. It's so pathetic. Here, play this clip.
On board. We want to take this opportunity. I know First Lady couldn't get here, but we want to give Melania Trump the Child Advocacy Award, because she did so much for children when she was First Lady. So, sir, this is for Melania Trump. Please make your way to the...
Well, you know, there you have it. That's what she's doing on the 4th. On the other hand, you have President Biden, Dr. Jill Biden, standing for American values and talking about our country and talking about what really matters. Let me just play out here. This is a recent clip of Dr. Jill Biden. Here, play this clip.
This election is not about age because, like you're saying, I mean, Donald Trump's going to be, what, 78?
78, yeah.
And Joe's 81. They're basically the same age.
Right.
So, but it's about character. This election is about character. Yep. So you have two choices. You have my husband, Joe, who you all know, who has integrity. He's strong. He's steady. He's a leader. He's smart. He's energetic. Or you have chaos.
That's right.
Yes. Or you have chaos.
Right. The contrast is always just so clear. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 3 million together. I want to get to 3 million this month. Let's try to do it.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Midas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.